We know he's come through here. We know he's a good moose. We can always track him back out again. But I have a feeling he probably came through here and then he turned and he circled back to wherever he was when we heard him call, because the first tracks we picked up were shy of the place that that he called from.
Yeah.
And I think if we go back, what we're going to find is we got more of his tracks a little farther in. And if not, I mean, we don't lose anything by it. It takes us a couple of moments to go back and take a look.
Yeah.
I mean, holy cow. We got a cow going up the hill over there. We got a cow out ahead of us.
I got
just a short distance.
Did you get his track?
Nope.
Okay, he right over here. This is him.
All right. All right. See, and that's what I figured is that we go rediscovered previous trail. That's what I thought. He had gone out and then he circled back in, because it didn't make sense that he was out of sight way off in the wild blue, and just no sign of him. And yeah, he came up through here, so
he was doing a little circumnavigating there, huh?
He was doing a little dance, but
doing a moose cha-cha.
There's that doll sheep right there. Is it a male or a female?
You gonna poke? Wish you could call them in. I mean, that's the only bad thing. You're gonna.
Yep. It's a female.
Ooh. Was that him?
Wandering down.
Her?
Yeah, that was her.
They I don't want to say what they sound like. It's like, excuse me.
Yeah, see that dung pile, that makes a little more sense time-wise. So your fella came out this way. Let's go find this big boy, because he should be a decent one. He, at the very least, he'll be as good as what you got, and I got a feeling he'll be better. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, hi, lady.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope you're ready, because I'm out of arrows. There we go.
She is on top of me. I'm just going to see if she'll pass me by, but if she doesn't...
Yeah, if she lifts her foot, let her have it.
I will put a bolt through her gizzard. She's going to go on. Yeah, she's going on. She's cool.
All right. I had one arrow left in my stack, and I had shot, so I actually had to trade some fresh arrows in, and there he is, Hawk. He's right out there. In fact, there's two of them.
Oh my God. How are we going to pull that off?
Let me see. Well, we're going to see which one is the better of the two, and you're going to take him. So this fella estimates 105 to 180, and the one behind him...
He's close. Really close.
Yep. Estimates 85 to 160. So it's the one that's farther out that's better off. He's out at a distance of 68 meters. This fella who's right in front of us.
Oh, the other one ran.
Yeah, I was going to say, go ahead, go hot on that one that's trotting out there. And I've got my bow. Here he comes.
Oh, shoot.
Ow. That's all right. I got him.
I lost the other one. Damn it.
He's out there right straight out. I knew he was on his way. The one that was better of the two.
He took off.
He's out at the horizon. I'm just staying on this fella. I'm pretty sure I hit him.
Looked like you did.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was nothing but like a giant chest and some legs right in my face. So if I hit him, I have no idea where I hit him. I didn't even have time to pick a hard shot on him. He gave almost no warning whatsoever. He just come flying.
Yeah, they're good about that.
Yeah, suppressor is a good idea. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on this track. You go find your fella.
Yeah, well, he's laying right up here, so.
Oh, okay.
That intestine blood must have been from a through and through.
Oh wow, he's close, Dula.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured that he didn't go very far. Because he was out at render distance. As a matter of fact, he is right straight out. What in the world?
What's going on?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. If he laid down to take himself a nap or what. But I've got 2 moose right here.
2 moose?
2 moose, yeah. There's one that's laying right here in front of me. There's another one out just past him by a tree, and that is so very, very strange. So I don't know if I got 2 sleeping moose here, or let me use the binoculars and see if I get a living read, or maybe this is that female I hit with the bow earlier.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would certainly solve a problem for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not getting a live reading on either one of these animals.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, that one's dead too.
Yeah, this is the cow that I shot with the bow earlier.
Well, that was lucky. Can't ask for better than that.
Oh, that's really weird. She's not registering. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's the female that I shot earlier. That's funny. Well, there you go. No letter from Doc. So my fella's laying right out here. The one who charged me is laying right here. How in the world she ended up over here, I don't know, but I'm not going to complain. Like I say, that saves me a letter from Doc.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see where in the heck I hit this guy. It went, that's interesting. Somehow it went through his shoulder blade, never touched either one of his lungs, and instead went into his liver.
Huh.
So it must have gone literally right between his lungs.
That's odd.
He's 131. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty wacky.
Shoot. This is the... I think this one here is the... Yeah, this is the one we were... And there he is. There he is. I found him.
Got eyes on him?
Yep.
Wish I could see him. Alright, I didn't have eyes on him when you shot, so...
He's down.
He's down? Alright.
Yep.
I was hoping to catch the shot on video, but...
Sorry about that. I had to take him. I wasn't gonna let him.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll find him.
This one that I took on the charge was a 131, so... Not
bad.
This other fellow was better, so I got a feeling we're going to see a bit better moose for you here.
Well, I thought I had eyes on it. Oh, you found him?
Yep, he's over here.
Oh, yeah. I got...
Yeah, I always want to take that moment to drop a dot on him, because the vagaries of life, if, we got charged by something or something ridiculous happened and we had to change course, tracking him down again can get kind of complicated.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, this is a better looking fella here. Plates are bigger.
Nice.
He doesn't have as long a tines as that first one that you took, but the plates are bigger than that first one you took.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can definitely see that. Let's see. 122.
That is so weird.
Huh.
At his horns, I mean, it must be the number of the points or the length of the points or something, but his plates are bigger than the one that I just collected. And,
Hey, he's a heavier one than the others, too.
Yeah. Well, that's just it. You know, that other one was not as big an animal, and his plates were smaller. I guess it must be based on the points, not on the plates. That's the only thing I can figure, because I sure expect this guy to score way higher than that.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to get the trophy shop, and I don't think I'm going to taxidermy.
Yeah. Yeah, because your first one. Oh, where is he here?
I'm trying to get us both in this shot here.
Oh, I didn't realize. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's better. Well, he looks like huge next to us. All right. Yeah, I was kind of surprised by that. He was a bigger moose.
Yeah, well, that's just it. He was larger in size than that other one, larger weight wise. Well, actually, we've ended up fairly close to the hot springs now. If we just follow the face of the mountain here, we should come into some pretty hot territory. It should be just full to the brim with bison and moose and llamas and orangutans and just all... and
sloths and
now there were breakfast cereals. But at this point, I'm gonna start keeping our eye out down below the hill here, because we could run into animals. Oh, speak of the moose, and he shall appear. Devil moose. Ooh, he called twice.
I see
he
him.
Must be very excited.
I
well, I'm gonna mark the spot that he called from. And he should be but one among many animals down in this area.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, now we don't know what the situation is, because...
We might see one.
Yep. Because we could have just him. We could have a whole bunch of them farther out. And we both just took a moose, so we don't know whose turn it actually is. So I'm going to be a gentleman and say, well, I think it's your turn. And we're going to see if we can get eyes on this fella and see if I am going to regret my words. He's one of those wacky forkhorn bullwinkles.
Yes, he is. Yeah. He's a little bitty fella.
Some of those crazy bullwinkle horns. Well, if we just continue up to the point that I had marked and turned down, there should be... Oh, there's another one right out there. And he's about average. But like I say, this is the hot spot here.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have multiple moose down here. There'll probably be bison.
Hey, Rocky! Let me pull a rabbit on the head.
Nothing up my sleeve.
Presto! Let's see. Let me look at that one over there.
I could need a bigger hat.
Ooh, that one's a little better, but they're not they're not huge.
Yeah, he's estimates 65 to 140. So he's about the same as what we've currently taken.
Yeah.
Now is that...
There's three.
Right down over there. Yeah. Yep. So basically, if we just continue around the face of the hill here, there you go. There's a whole frickin' herd of them out there.
Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. We got here at just the right time. So those look like they're all cows out there. There's one. Yeah, two cows out there in the distance, just inside render. There's that fella there, 65 to 140.
Yeah, I see.
Somewhere out there is that other feller.
Yeah, they're all smaller so far than what I've seen. There's another cow.
Yep. So like I say, we just continue circling around the face of the hill here. Before we cut across, we will be headed right into Moose Central. Yeah.
Check your scent suppression, man.
Yeah, I think I should be good. 9 minutes left. I'll refresh it anyway.
He's gonna kiss you in the face here.
Yeah. Oh, Malty Moose, how would you like a nice shiny arrow in your moose gizzard?
Shish kebab.
I have no idea what the range is to him, so I'm just gonna guess.
Looks good.
Wow.
You got him right.
That should be a lung shot. Might be a little bit too far back, but basically I'm gonna track him, and if you just continue right on towards the hot springs, you shall find yourself a plethora of critters.
He's heading up the mountain. I don't know if you can see him.
Yep, I can see him out there.
I think he's slowing down, but I can't. No.
Yeah, I think I hit him a bit far back. But I would say if you just want to head straight towards the hot springs, I believe you shall find that there is a lot of critters. Yeah, I hit him too far back. So I'm gonna be with this fella a little bit.
Alrighty. Sorry about that, man. There is another male moose right in my path. And I can't tell just how big he is.
Oh, I just walked up on this guy. He's still up on his feet. He took off.
490 to 620 kilograms. Not huge. Antlers aren't all this to write home, not much to write home about. Not quite bullwinkle, but somewhere in between what we had found in the bullwinkle.
Yeah.
Kind of want to just kind of keep heading for the hot springs, honestly. Providing I don't get run over. There is a cow really close.
I'm trying to figure
Is that a
where
bison?
this guy went. What the heck?
Is that a bison over there?
Mystery Moose. There he is.
What is that?
Yeah, I'm far enough out now that if I...
Yep, it's a bison.
Yep, there he is.
He's going behind a rock. I'm trying to skirt around this female. I'd rather not have to shoot her, to be honest.
See if I can get close enough to finish the fella. You know, I mean, where I put that arrow, it should have gone right through both his lungs. I mean, I'm looking at the glow dot.
Oh, good. She ran off. Awesome.
And I should have caught the back of both his lungs. But sometimes it just doesn't work that way.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to slip up, see if we can finish him.
How big is that bison over there?
Like I say, if you get one that says 95 to 140, that's about as big as they estimate.
Well, I don't do the estimations on them. Oh, shoot.
Getting charged.
Oh. Yes. Pain in the butt. Had to shoot him with my Basante. Now I just made all kinds of noise. Dang nabbit.
Yeah, I was just about to take the finishing shot on my moose with the bow.
Heart-lung shot, though.
Yeah, with the Basante, he won't go far. See if I can close the gap on this fella again. I was just closing into archery range when you fired, so...
Sorry.
That's all right. It's not like I can expect you to be
run over
by a bison.
Yeah. Well, let me see what he is. Nothing else. Here he is. Took him down. Basante is one badass weapon, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah. That Basante pistol is no joke.
He's only a 56, though, is male. Yeah, I'll still get the trophy shot. Close encounters like that, you know?
Yeah. And I'm just about to shooting range on this moose again. If I can get within 40 meters, I can put a shot on him. All right.
Yeah, I'm not doing a trophy, but not a taxiderm. Oh, there's all kinds of animals down here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You push up, and you will definitely see many, many critters. There'll probably be a couple of Sitka deer down there, several moose, bunch of bison.
Let's see what's over here. That's another bison.
See if we got any fresh blood here. I'm not. I think I might have actually shot over his back. I thought he was about 40 meters out, but I think he was a little bit closer than I thought.
That's a female. She's scoring pretty low. That's a pretty good sized bison from what I can tell.
Yeah.
Let me see. It's a female though. Maybe it's just the way she's standing. She looks very regal. That's the only thing with these one binoculars, it's like they go a little high when you try to aim them.
Yeah, well, I definitely hit the moose the second time. We had intestine blood when we hit him the first time. This time around, we got body blood, so.
Yeah.
Hopefully he won't go too much farther now. He's still out there, though. Of course, I'm getting far enough out that I'm just going to finish him with the 45-70 here soon if he doesn't go down.
I think there's some moose out there in the middle of the... No, they're more bison. Just way out there. They're like damn gnats. They're everywhere.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, right about 7 a.m. at the hot springs, it gets super active, and that's why usually I start real early up at the tent so that, you know, we can work our way across and take our time and hunt, because we hit the hot springs at just about the perfect time. Closing the gap on this fella again. If we gotta put a third arrow in him, we'll put a third arrow in him. You know, that first one, of course, he took it a bit far back and we got intestine blood, but that second one being put on him and then a third one put on him, I can't believe that this guy is still up and moving. I'm going hot. I'm done chasing this guy.
Tough old bird.
That was one tough moose.
He was rocky.
Hopefully I didn't just scare off everything in the county for you.
I didn't hear anything, actually, so I'm sure.
Okay, I'd hoped that I was far enough out.
Yeah.
I picked this guy up.
Didn't pick up any sound at all.
Yeah, I tried to get a good long way out away from you before I pulled the trigger. I figured I was probably far enough out.
Yeah.
But I put 3 arrows in him. He was still walking. I hit him with the first round from the 45-70. He was still going.
Damn.
So I finally put a second round in him from the 45-70. I don't think I missed on the first shot with the 45-70. I think I hit him with both. We'll know soon enough.
A tough old bird, that's for sure.
Yeah, awful lot to go through just to avoid being charged.
Really?
Yeah, third arrow, I shot him literally in the tail.
Oh, God. Where is that?
First hit, body intestine. Second hit, body. Third hit, body intestine. Fourth hit, body. Good grief. He was only a 104. Hollow that for a 104 moose.
Wow.
Yeah. That's all right. For some reason, Yeah, she's a female, 96 to 135, and she's eyeballing me. I don't like it. Don't look at me, lady. I may be about to get charged here.
Oh, God.
But yeah, whatever this floral smell is, it just like kicked off something in my brain pan.
That holds the strongest memory in your brain is smells.
Yep. She's about to go for it.
She's gonna charge you.
Put it right square in her head. Run, you hussy. I literally put it right square in her head.
She go down?
I don't want to do a 45-minute bison track.
Oh, God.
Well, I got a good patch of blood here.
Yeah, if you hit him in
Explain to me. Oh, no, it is body blood. I was going to say, explain to me how I shot her in the head and I'm getting intestine blood, but...
Yeah, shooting them in the head sometimes doesn't do a whole lot.
I was trying to break her neck is what I was trying to do.
They are some tough hombres, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Damn it. Picked up a moose track by accident, so...
Oh, I hate when that happens. Yeah, there's so many tracks around here. I mean, you know.
There is a doll sheep right up here.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to slip up. It was trotting, so I don't know if I'll be able to catch up with it or not. But if I can, I think I may take a shot at this fella. Having lost her track.
There is a male bison drinking water down here, and it is the heaviest one I've seen.
There's what down there?
Male bison.
Yeah. Well, if he's running heavy, he could be your fella. Now, quick.
I don't know if
Hello, Mr. Moose.
I don't know if I should go hot or not.
Well, there's a male moose right down on the edge of the northern pond. And if you can hold tight for a moment, I'd like to get eyes on him because he could be your guy, you know?
Yeah.
He just called from
from
over there, and he could be a dandy. And there's actually right there is my bison I shot, so that helps a lot.
Good.
But I'm going to slip down and see if I can get eyes on this moose. And if the moose isn't anything to write home about and you want to go hot, that would give me a chance to finish this bison off. But if he's weighing in heavy, that's usually a good sign.
Yeah.
But the shore is really steep here, so I can't see him yet.
Never mind, I took him down with the crossbow. Perfect
Nice.
pocket shot.
Nice.
Perfect. Couldn't have done it better ever. Let's see what he is. He was just taking a drink. I crawled right up to him. Let's see what I got.
Yeah.
He didn't score as high as I thought.
What did he come out?
61. Got him left
61
lung.
is all?
Yeah. Left lung, heart, right lung. Perfect shot.
Nice. Well, I can see the bison that I hit down here on the shoreline. And I've got this moose's tracks. She's actually stuck, so...
Well, that's weird when they do that.
Yeah, Moose is estimating 320 to 440 kilograms, which isn't very big, but that doesn't mean his horns are small. But yeah, he's literally right down here. Oh, that's that Bullwinkle.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's Bullwinkle down there.
He's been wandering around this lake for a while.
Yeah, he's a 65 to a 140. He's got some really weird horns. He's got 2 tines on each side, and that's it. He's like a fork horn. As long as he doesn't charge me, I'm all good. I'm going to... Oh, well, hello.
What'd you find?
I found the craziest good-looking doll sheep ever, and I'm going hot because I'm not letting this fella get away.
Oh, wow.
He is amazing. And I hit him.
Awesome.
There, he's down. I'm going to have to go down to the water, but wait till you see the horns on this fella.
I'm heading your way.
I got a feeling that I'm going to be pretty happy to taxidermy this guy.
Oh, good. Yeah, you don't have a doll sheep yet, do you?
I do not have a doll sheep, and I've got a feeling that that this feller is a good one. But I'll hang tight for you until you show.
All right. Yeah, that's your bison. I gotta somehow get past her.
If that's the bison with the arrow sticking out of her head, please feel free to take that 45-70 and put her out of her misery.
All right. She's down. I'm surprised she ran from the first shot, but
because the only reason I shot her is because she was charging me. So
yeah, okay. I didn't know if you wanted her, so
nah, she's not gonna score very high. And well, actually, she could score kind of high for a female. She estimated as high as a 135, but you know, it's just I wouldn't have even messed with her, but she decided she was gonna mess with me.
yeah. Let me see if it's her. Yep, it's yours. She's a 105. Do you want me to get a trophy of her, or?
If you want to get a shot of the unicorn, you're more than welcome to. I'm not terribly concerned about it. I've got something else that I'm fascinated with over here. So.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you are. Let me see if I can get the arrow. Well, the arrow's not showing up.
I do appreciate you finishing her off, because the last one that charged me that I hit like that, I had to track for 45 minutes, and so.
Yeah, the arrow's not showing up.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah, but it was yours. Kache at the very beginning. Yeah, she was acting kind of funny, like something was wrong with her. Yeah, you're right on the water, aren't you?
Yep.
Must have been. Was he taking a drink?
No, he was walking along the edge here, and I was like, "Oh, doll sheep, cool." And then I looked at him through the binoculars and went, "Holy crap! Look at them horns!" So.
I'm kind of.
Yeah, he was moving at a really good clip, and there's just no way I'd have been able to.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's no way I'd have been able to get to him with the bow, because he was moving too fast. That's why I took him with the pistol. So.
That's a beauty. I definitely taxidermy him.
He is a 191.
That's awesome. I don't know what they go, but it's a lot better than I've ever came close to.
I can guarantee you that this is a good doll sheep. I can't say whether or not he's a leaderboard sheep, but I can definitely tell you he's a good doll sheep.
Yep.
He's a total doll. See if I can keep him from falling into the water here. Come back here, sheep. You ain't going nowhere there, sheep.
Oh, he is awesome.
Yeah. And the trophy shot is probably not going to be all that awesome because he's running away. Come back here, sheep.
There he goes.
Oh, come back. Frickin' sheep. He's
sliding.
Yeah. He's a sliding sheep. Come back here, sheep. He says, no. You shall have no pleasure in my demise. There we go. We'll make that happen.
Yeah, I remember
If the camera will behave.
When you shot that red deer, when you were doing that, I put that in my trailer.
All right, well, we're gonna definitely taxidermy him.
There he goes.
190, and he slid down into the water and
disappeared. That was weird. That was weird.
And the Great White North claims another victim. Jeez.
Jeez. That was hysterical.